ladies and gentlemen, there's no way anyone beats him. Your Fortnite World Champion, Booga!
Today, I'll be reacting to all 6 Endgames from the Fortnite World Cup Solo Finals. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, hit that sub button, and let's get into game number 1.
This is one of the best spots in the game right now. We'll have to see where the map is going to rotate in north-northwest, so he's going to have to make a move soon. A very hefty
All right, we're on a moving
loadout.
zone. Look at how stacked this is.
Does have the 2 launch pads. Does have,
I mean, when you're playing for millions of dollars.
Exposed up in the air. Little look back.
Oh, we got King.
Rotation here. The feed starting to light up. 38 players.
Oh yeah.
And that count is going to go down, down, down.
He's like 13 during this. He still dominates competitive Fortnite
well.
in his region,
4
of course,
eliminations.
but
you have to remember, placement points don't
he
kick in
recently just
until
got
top
banned.
25, so he only has those 4.
And then unbanned.
Well, those are 4 very,
for
very
account
big
sharing.
points.
Just
There we go. The storm starting to pressure
for.
players. You're going to see a lot of launch pads and redeploys coming to play, and those community movement mechanics like launch pads placed on the ground would be tough. A player actually just flew right through King's box.
That could have been bad, Dr. Lupo. That could have been real bad.
Maybe a trap play from either player. We'll have to see here. Benji fishing the feed, taking another elimination. Top 35 now. Jacks, we're coming 30 seconds away from the next circle.
And Mr. Savage trying to contest Rux for height as they both continue to build on up. Mr. Savage goes for the shot. Rux gives it up for the moment. So game
Savage
1 right now,
height,
the height goes to Mr. Savage, but there's still a ton of time left on the low ground right now.
Still
You've
in
got
there.
Pika week, Class week,
Epic Whale.
Fluttermoy's week, Tuesday week as well. Mr. Savage has shot down Rux for the moment. He still continues to keep height. Yarkos, though, looking to challenge right now. 27 players left. Placement points about to come into play.
Yarkos takes the ultimate high in the backside there. Riverside,
Savage.
Liquid flying across right to left screen.
Right,
multiple players. Ultimate low ground warriors down there, both in and out of ballers. Class looks like he might be looking for a campfire in the middle of it. Mr. Savage.
King had 7 limbs and has made it into placements. King absolutely the #1 performance so far in game 1. 120 in total HP. Can he find us a limb? No. As the crowd erupts.
Whale takes him. Nice.
Top 20 now, though, but King got the job done. There was 27 players left, Dr. Lupo. King eliminates the last 2 to make it a top 25 for the placement points.
Plays there. Whale and Kurtz going down to the feed. What a shot and a quick edit swap there. Booga showing why he's one of
Booga's
those
max first, so ahead of it. Like, look at that.
Elim, your feed in the top left. One of the
They were
most
ahead
important
of
things
its
to
time.
watch if you're looking for players' names. Here he's going to have to wait and bait players out. Movement now. Here it is. The shadow bomb for rotation.
Shadow bombs.
He's still got 2 more in his inventory.
Those were
which
actually
this late
such a
in the
good
game
movement
is
item.
huge. He does have the 3 shockwave grenades as well, in case height
He's
needs to be
stacked too.
taken.
500
or even
wood
a
builds.
long-range
Still has hard
rotation.
maps.
8 players remaining. Jack Yarkos, 4 eliminations.
Yarkos,
everyone in here.
don't know who he is,
getting
but
those
he's been popping
placement
off.
points. Beam from above and goes down. No builds. Going to be tough there. Saw him picking up that Elim. Booga though 5 right now moving forward.
But not only that, 2 shadow bombs
Like
left.
Rio,
Shockwave
Booga,
grenades, too.
Rux,
The #1
Mammoth.
point
He's on
you see
height.
in competitive Fortnite this weekend,
Psalm?
when you use the shockwave to go for height. It's Psalm currently on height. Booga sees that. That was him taking a look for exactly where the player is. I think it's
Clix
time,
had a
Dr.
good
Lupo.
start to game 1.
Shadow bomb will be used. Okay, so not quite doing it
didn't
yet.
think he
Looking for
finished
a high
well,
ground.
Yeah,
with
I
that-
was looking
that
to see.
shockwave. He's saving those. Don't you worry. I guarantee before too long, a player like this is going to make plays. Sitting the edge of the storm, the box up. He's going for edit shots. Big hit.
My gosh.
The outside. Booga picking up his 6th elimination. Creo, Rux, Booga all on the low ground.
Booga taking down Clix.
One player just shockwave the height. It's still Psalm up top.
Still got it. Same floor as Creole. 1v1 up top, 1v1 on the bottom, stuck in the box. Big hits, back-to-back shots. Booga picking up another elimination.
Booga is
Top
insane
3 now. Almost going to be his game to win. We'll see here another one. Can he find the 9th elimination and the first victory royale, the World Cup Solos?
Dr.
Look at the
Lupo,
max.
it might be time soon. It might
Young
be time
Booga
soon.
ahead of his
Booga's
time.
Smiling. He's got the health advantage on Creo.
Does.
Folks, it might be time for the shockwave play. Booga can soar up into the sky. Go for it. Here it is. Shockwave to height. Shots coming in. No elimination yet for the first game victory royale.
Let's go. With a 7. Damn, Booga had 9 elims in his first game too. I thought King's 7 was crazy. Booga dropped 9.
EU, Dubs, Bucky, multiple players still in
Dubs
this
and Bucky
game on
in
your
here.
screen. Clicks taking out Cease in the feed.
29 players left is the big thing to note. Four more from placement points, which if you make it the top 25, instantly 3 points earned. That is on the mind of every player still remaining, and the zone's still moving west now.
Man, not a lot of points to go around for
And he got a
placement.
quick swap there, picks the shotty back up. Interesting little play on the fly there from Zell.
I mean, you'd be better off
Just
dropping
enough
5
damage
kills
to
a
the wall.
game than
Here we
getting,
go.
you know,
Shockwave.
top
Gonna
10.
look for optimal placement, maybe a little bit of time to disrupt a shockwave into a shadow bomb. 9,000 IQ.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Get all the way across the map and take as high on the mountain as possible.
King killed
Very
Clay.
excellent play there for positioning the King, the star of the show thus far for game 2. 5 eliminations. We are in the top
See, I feel like
25 for
King's
placement now, so
playing
those
this
points
smart.
go out. That's got to push King
He was a
even
W tier,
higher
but
on the board.
Yeah, King was already surging towards the
Limbs
top of our
are
leaderboards
so
now,
valuable
but very well
in a
being
low
after this
placement
game.
journey like
King
this.
spraying on through with the submachine gun. Players moving as fast as they can over this mountain. The left side of your screen, now the full screen. Emku.
That King goes
Look at
hard.
how fast he can tunnel. Benji Fishy's still alive in this game, just took down Drakens.
I don't even
Down the
remember
hill
that
we go.
skin.
Road Shark on height right now, but we'll need to waterfall down for a moment. Vivid still baller on up. King down to just 40, 30, 20, 15 HP. Under 10. No, still 17 HP. Will only be at 42 effective health. I mean, if he gets any further than this, it'll be an absolute miracle. And no, down goes King. But I think one of the crowd
Bucky,
favorites beginning to
Duds
emerge
in
today.
there, Patch, Clarity G.
Fantastic performance at this point. Benji Fishy goes down as
I used to
well.
watch Clarity all the time. He's a
Crowd
solo
looking
goat.
behind him. Dubs still in a baller at the bottom.
Top 15.
He starts sitting on 2 eliminations.
Saw him having another good
The
game.
entire field is at the bottom of your screen on the left with Road Shark remaining up top, forced into the drop. Let's get away. Looks like a shadow bomb to save from any fall damage. Vivid beamed on the rotation up to the ultimate high ground.
Vivid's on height.
Still there too.
Vivid's on height.
Has an opportunity here. Can capitalize and
Vivid
take
on
shots
height.
on all these
Current
players
caster.
rotating. At this point, Vivid's best bet is to force players out of ballers into fights. You don't want to let them remain
I feel like
inside
the
and
ballers
safe.
were so
Knock them
annoying.
out. It may be an exposed position. Other players will take shots, and that's
Oh,
all gives you
easy.
the better place.
Look at the ballers. The ballers beginning to scale the mountain. Vivid, I think, still has high ground. Has time to pop a mini by chance? Nope, nothing as of yet. Now the fight for height begins. Vivid building out up arc from in your elimination feed now into our top 10. Issa,
Vivid player
the
match,
controller
bro.
god, as many regard him as,
16 build.
takes down Sam. Another one onto Thatch too. So Issa from Europe getting involved in this game as well. Vivid and Road Shark all the way on high ground. Still multiple ballers in play. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite World Cup Solos competition. This is game 2 of 6 and 0. No!
Oh my God,
Vivid
that
has
baller.
lost the high ground, but he says no! This is mine, young man! And takes it right back.
no
No
mats.
mats! No mats! No life! Vivid is out of this game. But he got the limb. He got the limb on a Road Shark.
He's at 2 eliminations, sitting in the middle of the pack right now. 7 players remaining.
No,
the end of
no
game
build.
2 right before your eyes, folks. 120 total HP.
He's no match.
You can't spend any time out of the
Dubs
zone
on
right
height.
now. Play
Dubs
goes
made
down
that
the center
baller
box.
play. I
Can't
bet that
quite
was
get
Dubs.
in. One right behind outside. Can't find a beat. Issa goes down, placed in 4th. A 1v1. Dubs, the ultimate high ground. The crowd cheering behind him, looking to see if he can capitalize on this advantageous position.
Down low, it's Skype for
Pretty sure it's a
Skype.
Dubs.
A bit of a build-off between the two,
Dubs
layering
win here.
defensively against each other, but Dubs,
I don't know for
knows
sure,
build.
though.
The flint knock to save him on the drop might be the play just outside ahead of the build. Maybe can catch himself
gosh,
on
is
his
he
opponent. Around inside the storm.
Oh
This might
my
be
God.
it. Shockwave into the flint knock, into the safe zone, doubling back. Another
No.
one. A valiant effort. He's got to find a beat, but he won't be able to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, game 2 goes to Skype.
Skype.
In game 1 and still holds first place. That's what I mean. The limbs were huge in this tourney. We got King in 2nd, Mammoth in 3rd, 4th with Psalm. Skype taking home that 2nd Vic Roy. With only 2 elims, I mean, he is in 6th, so I guess placement still kind of rides it out. But honestly, you should have just been fragging out in this tourney. You would have done fine.
Hi. You see some, I think they're just looking
Match
at
3,
each other. They know
zone 5 out of
exactly
9. That's
what's
about
going
to
on.
close.
Circle's going to be closing down now. We're going to find out where the
baller's
next one
safe.
is. And that's when players start to prioritize these rotations, the movement. Dubs does have a baller, which has been his strategy. He did it in game 2. He had the baller pretty much all the way until the end there. Got shot out of it, but it did bring him to a 2nd place finish. Another top 3 finish for him, top 5, top 3, maybe even a victory royale, right? But ideally that,
You tried to catch him right there. You saw that?
Wild.
You wanted to put him in the box for a second there and take it.
Trapped him right there. Player will have no idea what to do at that moment.
That's actually pretty interesting as well, because Class is desperate right now for an Elam. He has to really feed off of a siphon. He doesn't have any other way to heal.
That
Even
triple
taking
gun
the
is
safety
kind of
net, it's making
crazy.
doorways so that he doesn't expose himself.
Just
even
not
for the
caring any
slightest
heals.
bit.
84 builds left for Class. Tons of builds here. And then the Storm. Now the Storm starting to push. Look at Lecce still going for shots as players are moving about. I think I saw a player get right in his face. He did pop that shot bomb. Now we're going to the game 1 winner, Bugha. He's dealt 420 damage in this match. Hasn't taken a single shot. 1 elimination for him right now. As now the action feed begins to fall. You see so many names getting eliminated one by one. Bizzle out of this one. That was from Lecce, who's having one heck of a game, taking out some big names.
And it is really going down right here. You can just kind of breathe in this overhead view right here.
Bugha,
Melody EU doesn't even realize he
Savage,
has the
Clarity
high ground
G,
right now.
Lecce.
Clarity G just nearby as well. Bugha at the upper layers in this end game, just trying to avoid that lower ground congestion.
Yeah.
All these players are just slammed in the middle right here. As Andretta gets the high ground. We haven't seen much of Andretta so far.
Epic
You
whale
gotta be
stone there.
careful. Those shockwaves will really sting and take that placement from you.
Yeah, he has
Bucky
been laying
in there.
low
Bucky's been in a lot
so
of end games
far,
too.
but does manage to maintain the high ground. Lost it for a brief moment, but wisely enough went outside of the Storm to regain some of those builds. On the right side of your screen, you got Bugha and Lecce. Lecce, a great game that he's managed to put together with 5 eliminations. Bugha, your game 1 winner, maybe looking to get a 2nd win on the board. How massive will that be for your current 1st place player?
Lecce just picked up his 6th elimination now. He is really popping off right
I was
here.
on Hoodjay too, a big player there, and a big connection for him. Lots of builds to work with.
Oh my
Bugha
God.
does get another one. That's Kinzel.
Right through the trap he goes. Bugha, one of the superior box fighters in the Fortnite competitive
Lecce
scene
went
right
up.
now.
Lecce went up for the high ground. If you see it on the left side, he went high ground. He does get possession of it, but ends up getting hit there by Andretta and finally eliminated.
Bugha going through
But
the
what a
trenches
run
right
Lecce
now.
had in this game. Finally comes to a conclusion when he went for high ground. Now it's Bugha again with 11 players remaining. We're about to get into the top 10 here, Monster.
Bugha, last we saw,
No.
he does get taken out right there. Unfortunately, it's Peter Pan who takes him out with 6 eliminations. Peter Pan, the dark horse right now. He's gonna get wiped out here too, but it's still a great game. Wakey, who we saw leading in eliminations at one point, is still popping off as well.
Skyte's in this one as well. Maybe he's going to get a back-to-back win. Riverson, he's got the high ground. He's
Riverson.
got the explodes. He
I thought I
sees
recognized
players.
this name.
He has 11 builds, so he has to be very conservative with this. Does pop that player in the
If I'm on
baller,
high ground, I'm just
forcing them
spraying
down.
the ballers
Going
down
in
there.
for the engagement now. More explodes. 5 remaining left. Player lands in front of him, and he tags him up for a lot of shields
Yeah,
there.
just
And
chop him.
Riverson has to reset. Needs to be careful not to get hit by that storm. Someone's going to be above him.
Nice.
He's
And
too good.
An elimination.
Oh, it's Sky.
On
He
to
won last
Sky.
game.
We're now sitting at a 1v1. 2 players left standing here. Who's it going to be down low? It's Dubs. It's
Dubs
Dubs down
again?
low. And Riversand has Dubs on his site. Who's going
Dubs
to get
got
the win
second
here?
last game.
Riversand navigating, tarping. He has 7 builds remaining. Dubs trying to play defense, giving himself any kind of cover that he can possibly maintain. But Riversand, a few more explodes remaining.
Low
That
ground
could
with the
punish
guy on
Dubs.
top with an RPG. I
Really
mean,
trying to keep
that's
him down
tough.
to the zone here, Golden Boy.
Oh man, this is it. He sends another one out, and they're just telling him he gotta run. He goes into it. He's still holding position. Dubs
That's
has
just
the high
surviving.
ground, but he lands in front of him. And Dubs gets a victory royale on the world stage.
Dubs almost went back to back. He kind of choked last game too.
Finally hits all of his shots.
All right, so it was kind of close after 3 games though. I thought Bugha kind of was just out in front the whole time, which he still is, but only 6-point lead. Sky in second, 20 points. Don't even know who this kid is. Dubs, only 2 elims. So like I said, World Cup was definitely elim heavy if you wanted to be on the top.
Very, very weak here. He has tons of materials,
what's up
though.
with
He
the
just has to play for placement to continue to hold
quad
this lead that
guns?
he has right now on the competition. King gets taken out by Monroe.
Nobody carried heals.
Right there, and Bugga is still in the running here as he catches Flexi, and the kill feed is lighting up right now as players are dropping, and we're approaching placement points finally here.
We're getting very close to it, Monster. Once
Dubs
we hit
consistently
25th
making
place,
in games.
everyone's going to start to earn some points. Right at the side of your screen, 3 points for everyone. Still alive, but Dubs, and we mentioned it. That
Imagine if he had a med
was
kit.
in dire straits. It was
Tifu
not going to
making
be
a
able to
fine-
survive
or,
another
an
rotation,
in-game here?
and neither
Game
was
4
he
finally?
with the HP that he had currently. Then the rotations, everyone's starting to move here. They have some shadow bombs. They're going to use those and get to the other side, get to the safe area, build around and protect themselves, and hope that they can continue to gain more placements as we take a look at the overhead.
That's right, he was holding his breath because he needed to get that top 25. He didn't break it through in time. Everyone left in the game has already gotten placement points here, but you want to play for the next threshold. You want to continue to stay in this game here, as that's exactly what Team's doing with the shadow bomb, hopping around the builds here, trying to keep a low profile. Bizzle still in the running.
Tifu, Epic,
One of the
Rio,
innovators
Bucky,
when it comes down to Tarpy,
Benji Fishy.
pushing out with effective and clean builds.
Just one of the
Mongrel's
greats
in there.
of Fortnite altogether. On the side, I was looking at this fight between Ruxin and Riversand. Riversand went for high ground numerous times, and Tifu gets
goes
eliminated by
down.
Mongrel.
Dang.
And then Rux has high
Mongrel
ground,
of all
as you see on
people.
your screen to the left. Then you have Bizzle, still very much in this one. Takamura with 4
Ooh, Stompy.
eliminations
We got a little
and earning
Stompy,
placement
Stompy.
points as more players begin to fall. And we're coming down to the final moments, Monster.
That's right, we are. And we're going to jump into Takamura's POV here because he has 4 eliminations and he doesn't plan on stopping. Neither does Magru, because Magru catches Benji Fishy as well. Taking a look here at Takamura, tarping out. He is going to fall down and he's going to get shot a few times here. What's he going to do is he's going for the high ground. He sees an opportunity. It's his to take. Now jumping over with Magru is in the low ground. Drops another player right here. Is he going to be able to connect in full? Can he convert here? He does not.
So many players are landing in front of Mongrel here. Coming down to the wire, top 9 remaining. 1 in front of Mongrel. Does he get the elim? He manages to just get away by the skin of his teeth. And now Mongrel gets up to the high ground. Maybe using this. If you keep jumping on the wall, you won't go out of the shadow state. He gets up top, but there's no one going to be there. There's a person all the way above him. Knocks
Chopping
the
out
structure
height.
down, and the player does manage to catch himself and maintain
reach
the high
out
ground
again.
positioning here. We have some great players still left in this game, but Mongrel with 4 eliminations is looking for number 5, and that was on Nate. We're now down to the final moments. Top 5 Monster.
He had to fully
4
commit there.
builds.
Those are the maps that he needed. He's still in the game here. He's going to go all the way for it and then straight out with the 109 to the face here.
Huge elimination on Takamura. We're into a 1v1v1v1.
Mongrel's locked right now.
Mongrel in the ultimate low ground, going up against the
Nice.
It's gotta be Booga. The game
Oh,
winner
Booga.
will not be enough against Mongrel, who does get kicked quite a bit. He loses a lot of HP. No more build, but the victory royale goes to the veteran Saul.
Look at those deep breaths. This will be nerve-wracking.
Using the shockwaves in the final moments to snatch the high ground, Psalm claims a victory, but it's
Psalm
Mongrel
taking
who had
game
a
forward.
ton of elimination.
Oh, that was
I like this dude's
a
jacket.
wild game. Here are the standings, though.
jacket.
Booga still holding on to
Booga
first
just
place. Look how
climbing.
far
He's just
ahead
creating
he
that
is.
separation.
8 points
Oh my
currently.
God.
But Psalm now jumps in to second place.
Hasn't
Nate
dropped
in
out of
third.
first yet.
Riversand, who's managed to put together some
Psalm
great games,
taking
is
a
in
hold of
fourth.
second.
Rux as well. Epic Whale in 6th. Skite and Dubs get knocked down
Epic
to
Whale's
7
climbing.
and 8.
Rotate in, they're making their moves
Match
now. but
5 of
shots
6.
from Booga and many others.
Booga's
as these
got a
players
firm
flying
hold on the
in.
lead here.
Launch
I'm pretty
pads,
sure this is what
shadow
seals
bombs used
this
in
game right
situations
here.
like this, and no shield on that player. Booga right now has a total of 16 elims today. King is in second with 15.
This is all it is. You just get set up in the zone, fire people who have to move from the storm. It's the common enemy.
Man,
Every player
look
in the
at that
lobby.
zone. It's so
Issa
packed.
did just go down to class, and we
46
also
up.
saw Vivid drop a couple moments ago. So nothing really from Vivid this game, unfortunately. Booga 1 elim so far. Continue to look on down. Here's the perspective of a drop coming
Ooh,
on
got
in.
clicks
Everyone's
back in
made
it.
up on the mountain right now. Still some
Bizzle
people on the
again,
edge. You see the
Mongrel,
likes of
Booga,
Cease
Clarity
still
G
alive.
again,
Blix,
Lechi,
Zate, Creo,
Rio.
Cosmic, Skype, who earlier on
This
took
Skype
home a game of
kid's
his own
pretty
in
good
game
too.
2.
quick note, by the way, Riversun, who we saw eliminate the 6th place position, has gone down himself in 4th. So he is out of this game. 44 players reversing your feed, going down to Dementos. And we are not even at placement position just yet. And we're looking at the 6th to 7th circle transition starting in 10 seconds. Everyone has to move. The people that have the best opportunity to take shots back, they're going to be able to pick up a lot of eliminations. Players are going to be on rotation.
6. It's now closing in.
They're about to get real tough.
We're moving
for a lot of
zones
these.
now.
So they just wait, hop
Gotta
the
hold
ball,
it.
and roll.
Ooh, 6 to 7 below.
Now, I don't think you can hold high ground from this early on. I mean, yes, high ground will be very good, but this is going to be a long rotation if you're going to want to make that happen. Blacks is up top for the moment. Booga, you see him flying on over with the shockwave grenade, setting up, always getting ahead of the zone as far as possible. Pika there as well.
The back behind him, going to take even more shots at players on rotation. Very smart plays. The Shadow Bomb, and he still has 3 more, so this rotation better be a good one.
Shadow bombs
A
are
chance
so
to get ahead of a lot of people here.
I don't think he could take damage while in that state either.
And he's got such a lead right now that unless someone has a monster performance, if he just gets placement points, makes it to the top
I believe he
25
needs to die
again,
now,
with
otherwise
just 2
he
games left,
just walks
that
away with
could
it.
be really all he needs to secure this Fortnite World Championship. And he got the zone. The zone's going back his way, but Booga goes to edit out, and there's a shotgun waiting for him. Down to under 50 HP, frantically trying to pop these minis. The spray coming on through. Can our leader
just
hang
trying to
on
jump
to
in his
placement
box.
points? Storm Surge activated on some of the remaining players. Booga peeks out again for a shot. Not gonna connect yet. 32 players left. Shadow Bomb being used. Can Booga make it to the top 25? 3 more points can be the difference between making it as our #1 player today or 2nd place. Bogus still bouncing
Nice.
up with 30 players left. Just so frantically looking
Gets
around.
off
for
that
a potential
contested
victory.
layer.
You'll notice as soon as they're box to box, right next to another player,
Still has
players
decent
like
builds.
Booga will opt to build straight up. 1 more, 26 remaining. If 1 more goes down, he's going to pick up placement points. Keep an eye on the feed just to see only 1 elimination remains. There it is, 25. So
Got the
he's
placement.
already into the placement points
Plus
now. So push him
3
even
more points
higher
for,
on the leaderboard.
Big Booga.
Everybody left picks those points up too, but
Click
as
still in
we
it.
move, players
Eight.
starting to drop left and right. Sky still
Ooh,
sitting
Click
on a
just took a
baller,
big
as
shot.
well as Fatch. Pika with the ultimate high ground, and Booga right in the middle, right in the thick of it. Look on the outside. That's a very smart play. In that moment, you have a baller flying up. You don't want those players
Booga
to
needs a
hold on to
siphon
those.
kill here.
Taking the shots to break it out, maybe force an engagement.
Only 8 builds.
15 now.
Out of builds, no movement
builds.
items. Made it to top 15. For me, this is already a fantastic game for Booga.
jumping.
Got placement points. Another elimination. How about a second? Booga, what are you doing? 2 elims come in. He's back up to near full
Oh
HP.
my God,
and
he's
he's in the
stacked
top
on
10.
mats, too.
And he's got all the materials he could ever need. Booga, how are you making this happen? From
Full
no
HP.
mats and no movement. 1 player nearby.
Yeah, you just
Booga
crank
at
down.
3 elims, still
Create
ahead
as
of
much
the
space as
zone.
possible.
He can absolutely win this game.
Look at
Dr.
that deep
Lupo,
breath.
2 away from more placement points.
Opts to drop the extra weapons in his inventory. A gold AR, the green pump, 6 minis, and a campfire. 42 builds remaining, and he's just looking. 5 players left.
He's grinning, dude.
He's
He
sitting
knows
in one of
by
the best
now.
spots I think he could have possibly
$3
imagined.
million
Creo
richer,
picking
just
up an
waiting.
elimination. He is he's sandwiched between Pika, Pisa's Creo on the ultimate low ground. He's looking any chance to pop through when a player is not looking to get a shot in.
Everyone's
might
playing for
be
second
enough.
now.
He still has mats. He still has mats, 1 player below. Booga just staying ahead of this. Has only taken 1 storm tick so far. Player up top fighting, player down low fighting. Can Booga make the impossible happen? Dodges the trap as well. Taking a little bit of storm damage. Booga's got to make it on in.
No mats.
1 build left, drops on in Booga. No! But either way,
It's all good.
he's
Look,
done what
top
he needs
5.
to do. He knows how important that game is. Now we're in our top 3. Pika up top. We were following him earlier on today. Pizzas and Creo all the way down low.
0 builds in Pika's inventory. It's going to be tough. He's going to have to drop in and go for a fight. Cannot connect. Pizzas finds that elimination. Creo gets
Creo
the
walks with it.
final 1,
Nice.
and game 5 goes to Creo.
Dude. I mean, come on. Imagine going into the final game where the first place prize is $3 million and you have a lead like this. I mean, look how close it is, and then Booga. He just played out of his mind.
Nobody nearby, no
Game
threats,
6.
nothing. Now with the zone moving,
Booga
everyone
on
soaring,
ulti height.
and this is where it picks up
I mean,
quick,
you just
folks.
played this last
the
game
final
free.
moments of the Fortnite World Cup. We're
No
watching
pressure at
Booga.
all.
Oh, please. Imagine.
Picking up a pair in the feed there.
He'd be so confident with the lead.
Both go down. Gonna be two very good eliminations there. 38 players remaining. Top 25 is when placement starts to come in. And Booga is looking for shots on everybody flying around. Still has that high ground advantage. Peasus and others looking to try and contest it. Benji Fishy moving up as well. Ballers still rotating in the low ground. Tfue making his way across. A lot of damage coming in. Only 1 minute in the inventory and 15 builds remaining. A tough spot for Tfue.
He's so close to placement, but can he survive? King with elimination.
Player count continuing
Turn out
to
a
drop.
rough
Bizzle,
tournament.
Takamura, Zayt picking up multiple eliminations. 30 players remaining. 29 to get closer and closer.
No.
Benji Fishy goes down. Tfue eliminated in the box. Kurtz picks that one up.
That will end Tfue's Fortnite World Cup. Zayt drops off high ground for the moment. Booga's still alive in this game at the bottom right of your screen. Still a max HP.
Booga's still alive. I mean, it's over.
25. At this point, it's basically a victory lap. Yeah, he's getting beamed out of the sky, but he doesn't care. He'll drop on in, pop some minis. King on the top right at 6 limbs. The guy's an absolute brawler. The 13-year-old should be so proud of how he played today. Lol Boom up top. Crew, the double qualified player as well.
Picking up another elimination. Takamura goes down.
Booga now into your
Booga was
top
contested
20.
too.
Mongrel, your Fortnite World Cup is over. Vivid's still alive in this game. It's Crew with 4 limbs atop our leaderboard right now. Has most limbs of who's still alive. Booga there as well. Has all the ammo in the world, not a lot of materials. Let's see how he weasels his way out of this one.
Leads the purple tag with
high
green
ground.
pump.
Teachup going for a challenge up top. Does in fact take it over. Meanwhile, Booga, box fight for his life. A little back and forth here. He's waiting to see if this player rotates out. There it is, a big shot. Another elimination.
And he's got near max materials.
Kidding me.
He's gonna trap the ball. Oh, the ball escapes. The absolute seeds right now.
Playing
Booga's
out of
still
his
moving
mind.
through, and at this point, it's a sign of respect. We've got to watch this man continue to dominate. A statement is being made. Dr. Lupo at the end of this game, he'll most likely be crowned the best Fortnite player in the world.
I've never seen anybody play in a competitive Fortnite match with a smile on his face like this kid right now, but he is absolutely dominating every single player he's run into thus far. Looking for a shot here with a couple of edits.
What are we at? Top 10? Oh my god.
Above, and he's immediately going to wall that off.
With 4 kills, it's over.
He's smiling. He knows it. He knows it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
9 players left. Unrelenting is Booga. Hasn't dropped out of first since today started. There's all the remaining players.
He's just sitting back thinking right now, I just made $3 million. There's no way it's setting in yet, but it's...
4 limbs in this game. Box it up for a moment. Pyramid comes through. Booga still alive. Shots going down. Can't connect with that one. 1 build left. The final moments of Fortnite World Cup.
Oh my gosh.
Bow down. Bow down to Booga.
Doesn't even matter. 4 players,
bro.
3 players remaining. It's a fight out for the victory royale in Game 6.
2 left.
1v1. Crew still in it. T-Chubb as well, back and forth. And it might come down to a heel-off. T-Chubb dropping down those campfires. We'll see here. Crew following it all the way in, and T-Chubb goes down. Crew with a victory royale.
Crew with 7 eliminations. But ladies and gentlemen, there's no way anyone beats him. Your Fortnite World Champion, Booga!
Oh, gives me chills every time. What a beast.
$3 million richer. The biggest individual prize victory
by far the coolest LAN trophy you could ever take home. Hugo, Psalm, Epic Whale, Creo, King. Can't believe Epic Whale took home 1.2 mil. Domination. Almost 60, almost 30 more points in second place. As always, stay classy, friend.